This is really amazing, and I do believe that the myth, whatever you always think that if you learn classical music, so you have to stay with it. It is never like that. As I explained earlier, that it is going to give you more tools to explore yourself, your inner self. So Dada, you are playing so many things, and you are from Bengal, and the whole world knows about Tagore, right?
Yeah, that
So
is
the whole world know.
That is
sorry,
true.
Sorry, the whole world know about Tagore, and sometimes when I go to some place, they always ask me that can you sing a Bengali number from Tagore? So I would love to request you that your favorite
Tagore
number.
songs.
Yes.
Yeah, I have album for that also.
Yes. Yes.
So I'm going to play just 1-2 lines of
Please.
3 songs like a medley.
Please.
Okay.
Please. Wow. Okay, tell me one thing. Nowadays, a lot of things are happening, like with the stress-related mind, and everybody wants to make peace in their own life with so many different things happening. So, how an instrument can come in somebody's life and give them that pleasure, that to forget about everything, about like maybe sometime when they're doing their riyaz, right? So, so can you really explain a little bit about
in this front?
Yeah.
I would say that we can work on some of your software, not hardware.
Yes.
Somebody asked me in some televisions, some questions came from Indian television, and the question came from Nevada. Panditji, what is your age? So I asked him, which age you want, software or hardware? My software is I am upgrading every day, but hardware I cannot do anything. So what I will do, we have some ragas, very joyful ragas, and if somebody is depressed, that kind of, I'm talking about a little bit of music therapy. So if we play that kind of raga in such a way, so they can be rejuvenated.
Yes, exactly.
And if you find someone who is restless, most of the time.
So how you will really let them know that music can help a lot?
Yeah, we experimented already, and I have many albums on this. Like raga like Hansadhani.
Yes.
It's a very like. The scale is like that. It's like very joyful, and the characteristics of the raga is kind of chanchal kind of, means not the very calm and quiet, deep, not that deep, like. Sorry. So if you play something sweet melody on this raga, so he will be very joyful. Like this, and there are
some listeners, they just don't talk, they just with that awe,
yeah, there are
so
some
they
that
just
kind
quiet. So I just really don't want to speak anything right now. I just want to listen to this. Maybe the whole night I can go like this, but I know that you have to take rest. But tell our viewers about the team you had made with other musicians.
I did collaboration with different kinds of instrument, different artists. I played with very rare combination with West African harp kora.
Wow!
It's a very nice instrument and very similar sound, harp, big harp. And you must be wondering that I played duet concert with all kinds of santur in different. We have this kind of santur, I mean this kind of instrument all over the world. Like here in this country, they have an instrument called hammered dulcimer. In Europe, they have hakbret. In Yangqin, China, they have Yangqin. Kemlin is there. The name santur has come from Middle East countries, Iraq, Iran. But in our country, the original name of this instrument, Sata Tantri Veena. In our language, Sata means the 100, Tantri, the strings, and Veena, the instrument. So this is an instrument of 100 strings, and this is very old Indian instrument, and we get reference of this instrument in our epic Veda also. So I just want to bring back that name, Veena, Satatantri Veena. So I experiment that kind of stuff. So So I played with all kinds of santur, means this.
And how about the trio group?
Trio, yeah, I played with Pandit Vishwamohan Bhatt, Grammy winner, Padma Bhushan.
Yes.
And he is a very famous artist. I played many concerts, and I have many albums with him. And we have a group like Golden Trio. Golden Trio is like Mohan Veena by Pandit Vishwamohan Bhatt ji, and Shehnai by Dayasankarji, Pandit Dayasankarji, and Santur myself. And we toured mostly all over the world. We performed many times in Royal Albert Hall. We performed here in US, in Canada, in Europe, all big top-notch venues we performed. So in this front, Ragini, I must want to share some of my philanthropic work.
Sure.
Like I back home in India, it's a little in interior in the village. I formed ashram. Ashram means where the people come there and stay there. Santur Ashram. The name of that institution is Santur Ashram. We teach their underprivileged children and the grown-up also, those who want to take the music as their profession, as their bread and butter. Wow. Because in India, competition is so tough, so it's very difficult to come on stage. Even if you have the real talent, then also you cannot come on stage. So we provide them the stage, we teach them, and when the classes, when we arrange the class, then we serve them the foods and clothing and instruments. So it's like in a nature, we have a beautiful garden there we take the class and some students stay, and everything is free of cost.
Oh my God.
There. And the student came up. At least 5.
So do you have your any type of website or something that people can go through?
In my website it is there, some of clippings are there. So I did not publicize this thing. I want to on my own, this is kind of my hobby, and just for I believe that doctors, they are getting payment, they are paid, teachers, everybody is paid, but to some extent, in somewhere they are doing for society, something. So what we can do for society? We also should have some responsibilities towards our society. So that way, and I believe if each and every artist, if they do this kind of philanthropic, if they take this kind of venture, this kind of project, then one day, that day will come that we all will be the either musician or musical person, because that day has come. We all have to be a very musical person. It is not possible to be musician for everybody. Then who will be doctor, who will be engineer, who will be teacher? But that time has come. We all should be, and we all have to be a very musical person, because this music has power to bring out the best thing from our within. You've never heard that two musicians are fighting. So if you do 10 years this music, even if you listen to this kind of music, your mind will be soft. So that is why I always suggest to my generation next, that if possible, please learn this music. If not, then in the morning time when you are getting ready for your school or office or wherever you are going, play this music, and in the bedtime you play some classical music. So that way you will be eventually, you will be a very nice, very soulful person.
Ajay Dada, tell me another thing, that when you learn any instrument, how long should be the riyaz time?
Look, at our age, when we started to learn, I used to practice, this is for me, I used to practice at least 8 hours a day.
8 hours?
8 hours a day at least.
8 hours a day?
But nowadays it is not possible, because so many things are here and there. So I always suggest my students that you can play 1 hour in the morning time. You get up a little early, before you getting ready, before you going somewhere, wherever you are going, just fetch 1 hour from your sleep. And then maybe in the night time, maybe after coming back from school little bit, So 2-3 hours can practice, and that will also help. But I would suggest, if possible, 8 hours will be the perfect riyaz. And the daytime, in the morning time, you should riyaz like in the morning we do the yoga and stuff.
Yes.
And the whole day we get our body, flexible body.
Exactly.
So that kind of stuff. In the morning time, you have to practice all the sargams, saregama, pathanisa, saregaregama, all those things what you have learned in the very beginning, at the very beginning. And in the evening, in the night, close your door, light an incense sticks, and just play alap, jor, jhala, go deep into the raga. You can see the raga.
I can say only one thing, my viewers, that the music is totally from the soul, the purity of the soul, the soulfulness of one human being will come out as music. So with this note, I really want to end tonight's episode, and I do hope that you loved our extended love towards you in these 2 episodes with Tarun Bhattacharya, Pandit Tarun Bhattacharya. And last but not least, before he goes away, I would like to ask him that play a very small piece to all of my viewers, and please say a few words to our viewers and let them know that how they can try new instruments, they can try something they never tried earlier or before, or maybe something new they want to try on after they see you.
I always say to my viewers or the next generation that what I said right now, that you should listen to this music first, then only you will get the interest. If you don't eat some other kinds of food, like like Italian food, like dosa, like South Indian food, if you eat first day, it will be soury, and if you eat, then the taste develop, the matter of taste developing. So you have to listen to this music, then only the taste will develop. And for learning, you can learn this kind of any instrument. I am not suggesting that you have to learn something, any instrument, any classical music, vocal music, anything, even drums, anything. If you learn, you will be in it. You will be addicted to to this kind of music, and no negativity will touch you. So you should learn, even if not, you should listen to this kind of music.